I feel so freaking grateful right now. I'm freaking out. We just hit 100 clients closed in 2022 for my real estate brokerage. And to think that all of this started with a $147,000 listing that I had, I would go door to door. Like, I begged people to work with me. Begged. I remember walking up and down the sidewalk that I'm looking at right now on the phone, calling people for $100,000 listings, like, begging. I was like, please give me a chance. And in real estate, it really is like the hardest thing is getting people to actually work with you and trust you. And just to see how the agents at my brokerage are so on point, like the trial and error that took, it took hiring so many people to get the people that I have now. And I'm so grateful because they represent everything so well. They're so professional. The reviews that they get are insane. It's just more than I could ever ask for and more than I ever imagined. And I really want to thank everyone on TikTok that has bought with us in South Florida. It's insane. And I do want to say, like, to especially women who are trying to start their own business, because sometimes it can be really hard to trust yourself and trust your intuition, trust your judgment, and not listen to the people or your inside voice telling you to not do something or to give up. I'm not an emotional person, but I had to have cried at least 3 times a week this entire year of owning this business. I vented to so many family members and my husband especially, because it was just a lot. It was something I've never done before. I've never managed people before. I've done sales my entire life. I've never had to be responsible for other people. And to think that like a lot of my agents actually came from TikTok and Instagram, and now they're friends, and now they like go out and hang out together, and they're like best friends now. It's just a really insane thing to me now looking back over the last year. And the one thing I've learned is just that, like, every time something would get really, really hard and really difficult and like shit would blow up in my face, I was like, even if this does not work out down the road, I have learned at such an accelerated pace by just throwing myself into something like this. And like talking to people that are where it's outside of your comfort zone, like where you think that they're so out of your league, big investors, like clients that have been doing this for 50 years, and then they trust myself and my agents to help them. And if I really did listen to everyone telling me, like, just because when you own a real estate brokerage, so many other brokerages try to buy you out. Like, they literally call you every week to give you an offer to buy your business if it's successful. And I'm just so happy that, like, I have stuck with it. And the reason I've stuck with it is really the agents that work for me. It's the people on social media that give me positive reinforcement. It's so helpful to me. And number one, the clients. They're my number one always. Anybody that works for me knows that. I'm obsessed with my clients, and I'm so grateful for you. And thank you so much for 100 deals closed.